Queens and gentle Xenos, coming to you live from Rick Priestley's luxurious mansion. This is the #1 Tyranid shitshow on the internet, the Creature Conference. And here is your host, Mr. Pink.
All right, bit of a delay there, and a little bit of a fifth member snafu to get your morning started. Good morning, as Symbio Joe says, gentle Norn Queens and gentle Xenos. This is another episode of Creature Conference, a special episode of the Creature Conference, going live for the Battle of Oghram preview that Games Workshop's doing here. We're going to see what we see, and I am happy to be joined this morning by my co-host, Flynn Hammer.
Hello!
And the beautiful agent of chaos who we love so much, Symbio Joe himself. Want to say hello, Joe?
Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, wherever you are right now. It is a great time to be a Tyranid and, of course, a Xenos player around the whole world.
Great. And yeah, in case you didn't recognize that little intro that we have before each Creature Conference, those are the dulcet tones of Symbio Joe. So thank you, Symbio Joe, for creating that. I didn't even ask you. I didn't even expect that to happen. You just said, like, hey, I got a thing for you. I'm like, okay, amazing. Thank you.
Just saying, Moloch's got even more love on these questionnaire bits. Question 4.
Oh, I missed question 4. What was question 4?
Which of these is not a known Tyranid High Fleet? Lotan, Colossus, Moloch, or Basilisk?
Oh, sweet. So they actually had High Fleet Moloch in there. Oh, shit,
Yeah.
Marco. Oh, too bad. Marco, okay, so normally on these creature... Oh, I'm going to see if I can do this without breaking things. Normally on these creature conferences, we are joined by High Fleet Hydra, or Hydra, as the case may be, and High Fleet Moloch. High Fleet Hydra is out of Synapse range right now, hanging out with the Norn Queen and the Broodlings. And High Fleet Moloch has been taken down by a invasive virus that the Imperium stuck on him, and he's fighting it off. Don't worry, he's got some strong genes in his hive, so he'll be back soon. But he's just resting up right now. Although he may be listening, I'm not sure. I know he's super excited about this preview. Also, I want to welcome everyone in the chat. We got lots of people joining us in the chat. I'm seeing some old hands at this, like Dwarfenage, Symbio Joe, what a plant. Swarby, Eric Christensen, Tarath, Red Evans, Tom Wilson, Moose Heist, not to be confused as Moosist. Moose Heist, the best name ever. Oh, Vermis is here. Hannibal Lictor. I haven't seen Hannibal Lictor in a while, but we've got some new folks joining us. Like, I haven't seen Teo Dodum. Hello, Teo Dodum. Welcome. We got Yaucha here. Good. Eric Odinson's joining us. Felis. You guys seen anybody else?
You got everyone. Obviously, we've always got Diana here with Tom.
Hope. Well, you never. Don't say that. We don't know. Oh, we should be watching these questions.
Yeah.
I hope they give us a catch in Devil, but I don't think they're going to.
I've already made one, so I don't really mind that much.
Good, yeah. And if you're joining us for the first time in the chat on the live stream, please put your name in the chat, or say hi in the chat, because we're happy to have you. Okay, what is the most... Oh, damn. So these questions that Games Workshop's putting up, some of them are Tyranid related. This one is not Tyranid related.
For
I don't care
Indomitus.
about Terminate Armor. Okay. Okay, listen, I crap on Space Marines sometimes, but it is the case that those Terminators are very hot. What?
Teo Dudum is actually an old Warp Shadow member.
What? Oh, we're so happy to have you. If you're comfortable sharing this, let us know what your Warp Shadow handle was. And also, if you're on Instagram, make sure you're following the @WarpShadow account on Instagram. Flynn, you want to pull it up and chuck it in the chat? And yeah, if you're on Instagram, send me a message on Instagram. I'm Modern Synthesist on Instagram. That's where we tend to like coalesce these days. But yeah, I believe that Instagram has taken over for the old Warp Shadow board in a very nice way. It's just sometimes tough to find like all the folks that you want to follow to see their cool Tyranids. Oh, which of the new improved Tyranid bioforms lacks any form of ranged attack? Psychophage, Screamer Killer, Neurogaunt, Barbgaunt. Okay, we all know what that is. Does anyone want to throw your answers in the chat? But we all know it's too easy. Joe, what is it? Give us the answer.
The Psychophage.
Joe, are you serious, buddy?
Do you
A
think I
ranged
care a little
attack.
bit about GW rules? I already
Right.
updated my own codex.
Okay,
The
Symbio Joe,
joke.
you made a really good point that I need to make more often. Don't let Games Workshop tell you how to play with your toys. You play with your toys however you want. You want to put a ranged attack on a Neurogaunt, do it, because that's cool. But I got like nothing but growing love for the humble little Neurogaunt. These guys just keep getting cuter and cuter in my estimation. Like this
I
guy
don't know,
sits
at
on my
first-
desk and he just whispers to me. He's like, paint more Neurogaunts, assemble more Neurogaunts, build them stock. They're so lovely.
What Ordo
Oh, wait.
Xenos experiments of Red Scorpions chapter deployed against escaped Tyranids? The Amphibian Project, the Tyrannic Trials, the Hoffman Investigation, or the Calzion
Halcyon?
Experiment?
Dude, we all know. It's where we got our lovely High Fleet Ouroboros from. Marcos Tyranids that he painted up for Forge World. That's got to be the Amphibian Project.
Yep. And the only reason I know that now is because I've actually got both versions of that book recently.
Both versions? There's two versions? What?
So they did a second. So they had the original one where it came out, I think, about 2004 or 5, 3, whatever time it was. Then they did a redo of the rules to update them to be more in line with what the current rule set was back in about 2014. And they redid like all of the Imperial armor books.
Yeah.
But it's like the bit is we know they're Marco's models, but the way they've photographed them, they've like done like a filter, not a sepia filter, but it's like that. So it's like it drains all the color out of it. But we know they're
that sucks.
Marco's. What is the
so you can't
Battlefield
really
one?
tell they're Marcos as much?
Well, the color scheme is there. We know they're Marco's because of everything, but it's in both
Yeah.
versions. They've kind of like faded it, so it's more of like a battlefield pictures and everything.
Okay. Fun
Next
story.
question.
When Marco got that project with Forge World, they came to him with one scheme and he's like, no, we're not going to do this. And he's like, we're going to do this scheme. So he came up with like his own. So maybe they hold a grudge and they're like, why can't I hear the music anymore? Oh, is it? Oh, why is my thing paused? Sorry.
We missed one of the questions.
What is the battlefield role?
Yeah.
Of the Tyranid bioform known as the Malanthrope? Okay, with a name like Malanthrope, I think it should be a psychic terror weapon, but I guess it's genetic analysis. Oh, so it's like a professor. It's like a Tyranid professor. It's like, oh, it's a connoisseur. It's a Tyranid like taste. I detect fennel, and like, yeah.
Exactly like that.
It's got a smoky aftertaste.
I guess that's what the Psychophage should be. The Psychophage should be like the connoisseur of tasting the prey and being like, oh, I detect a little bit of Eldari psychic mumbo jumbo.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is going to be on their website. Oh, it is on their website. I don't know if you have to watch this on Twitch or what.
Oh, I've got it on Twitch because their website has a little bit more of a delay because they've got
let's do Twitch.
They're putting it on Twitch, then they're pulling it from Twitch onto their website, so it causes more delay. That's why I'm just going straight from the Twitch stream.
All right, Vermis has got a good thing in the chat. The Tyranid analysis of the biogenetic material should be called the Gourmandothrope. I like that. Is anyone? So for me, Thrope is psychic, but I guess we got a Venom Thrope, which is not psychic. So I don't know.
I think it's throat to rhyme with rope because they're all noodly.
Maybe.
Our noodly appendages. I love it. I'm gonna turn on a fan so I don't melt. As is the case with all Games Workshop previews, this Games Workshop preview is brought to you by, I have a dad mug. I'm not a dad, but it's just a very large mug. Brought to you by British tea. I can't remember what it's called. It's like the Yorkshire Gold or whatever. Is that a thing, Flynn?
Yeah,
apparently
Yorkshire
they said
tea.
it's what all the guys in the studio drink. So now I'm drinking Yorkshire tea. And I'm not going to be drinking Yorkshire tea for much longer because Nora has discovered it. And Nora is like, wow, this tea's really good. Mind if I drink it all? I'm like, okay, I guess.
The cost in Canada must be expensive for it as well.
I only, well, it's a little expensive, but not super expensive. I only drink it for these things mostly. I usually drink green tea, but...
Oh, so
I guess we should do
so many of us. So many little Xenos, Mr. Pink.
Oh, that's sweet. Call Confit Astartes followed by roast Eldari. Oh, I like Swarby's meal. Today we have an entree of confit Astartes followed by a roast Eldari and a Tau melange to finish. Cute.
I'm gonna eat that. Don't mind if I do. Nom, 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 nom,
No, no,
nom,
no,
nom.
no, 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 no. The Twitch stream is not currently paused. I had it paused before, but it has been on this question for a long time.
Yeah,
So maybe they're
that's
like
what's
getting
that.
ready to start.
Yeah,
something.
they,
Oh my
they
God.
found out that they ran out of true Tyranid Space Marine questions and now falling back to default.
So I don't know if anyone watched the live stream when like Leviathan launched, but there was like some fun stuff they did, like kind of game showy kind of question stuff, and it was okay. Like they actually did this thing where they had these questions and they had to guess if it was a Tyranid or a Space Marine model, and they had to like do like 20 questions or something like that, or 10 questions, and it was actually kind of interesting. But there was some cool stuff in there. My favorite bit was where, I think I already talked about this, they got Helen, who's just like some random staffer at Games Workshop, to look at a picture of a Games Workshop model and then describe and ask like weird questions and describe it. It was phenomenal. Oh, we'll be right back. I think we're about to start.
Oh, they're going back to the questions.
Oh, back to the beginning. Great.
Which Space Marine homeworld was reduced to a barren rock by High Fleet Kraken? Where's Spark Ice when you need it for some of these lore answers?
I think I know this one. Does anyone want to guess
Yeah,
this
that's
one?
quite easy.
Oh, I know that actually now. No, I've looked at the answers. I know.
There's
which
only
it is.
one of them that's linked to Tyranids
Yeah.
that I'm aware of. So that, what do you think it is, Flynn?
Sides of the Emperor.
That's what I think. There we
And
go.
it
Size of the
is.
Emperor.
And thanks to Robert Gulliman, we have a refill of delicious size of the Emperor.
Ooh,
Oh,
ooh.
nice. Let's have another banquet. So Marco
Marco's
has
in
joined the chat. Marco, you're welcome to join the voice channel if you feel up to it, but you don't have to. It's your call. We're on the Creature Conference thing on the Discord. Oh, look, Storyboard Guy is in the Shadow and the Warp. So maybe our other Discord members are gonna have a little confab of their own.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, is Storyboard Guy here? I don't see Storyboard Guy in the YouTube chat.
No.
But yeah, Storyboard Guy, we're having a just like the normal Creature Conference group, but if you guys want to join the Shadow and the Warp, and well, no, you should be listening to us talking our gobs off, but if you want to go in the Shadow and the Warp, you're welcome to. I didn't want to have too many voices on the stream because we've done that before and it gets a bit much. Flynn, go ahead.
Tom Wilson just put Mr. Pink needs a Sports Direct mug, the true dad mug.
What's
So I
a
don't
Sports
kn-
Direct mug?
So they are just huge mugs. So I used to have one of my old work before it broke, but I had put in like you could make like basically in the size of the mug you've got, you could have like 2.5, 3 mugs worth of tea in one mug.
That's what I usually drink, so that would be awesome. Oh, we're starting. Okay. I was going to say, do we think it's going to be Tyranids? Do we think it's going to be Space Marines? Do we think it's going to be both? Hit me quick with what you think. Hit it in the chat. Do you think it's going to be Tyranids? Do you think it's going to be Space Marines? Do you think it's going to be both?
I have a feeling they'll do half and half.
I vote for both. I don't think it's going to be half and half. I think they're going to give us the full of both lines, but it would be shitty if they gave us half and half. They're like, oh, but there's going to be another preview in, I don't know,
Yeah.
October or something.
As long as we have some nids, I'll be happy.
Yeah, exactly. As long as we have some nids, I'll be happy. But then it might be like a bunch of Space Marines. Then like, oh, one more thing. Here's a cheeky Tyranid. As long as it's a good Tyranid. But
yeah,
it would be amazing if it was just Tyranids. I don't think that's ever going to happen. But if it was, that'd be amazing.
Well, Dolphins, we hope Tyranids won, but they didn't show it on Monday who actually won. But nids were ahead on Friday.
I think they're saving it for this. They're going to tell us here who actually won. And points to Eddie for wearing a Genestealer shirt. I don't know what that is. It looks like some kind of official one or something. Does that say Battle of Ogram? I think it does say... Oh, no. Oh, you know what that says? I think that says Defeat of Ogram.
Where?
Oh, no, the Great Devourer. I'm totally wrong. I'm totally wrong. Shit. Also, look at Eddie. He's so clean cut. Damn, man. They let him actually rest between the two of these things.
Yeah.
And who's the guy who normally joins him? Who's the... Is it Andy? Did they replace Andy with Alex? Poor Andy. I hope he's doing well.
Alex did all of that, the Warhammer Fest ones. And Alex does the
Okay.
voice for most of the previous
Oh
stuff.
yes, I know Alex's voice is very well known. He's got the weird Games Workshop voice.
The special Games Workshop voice.
Yeah, that's the one. So you pay the big money for. Okay, I'm just checking the chat while trying to listen to them as well.
I'm looking at the Twitch chat and they're going, Tyranids, Tyranids, Tyranids.
Okay,
Just
if you're in
going up.
Discord, chuck Tyranids in there.
Oh, yeah. Hannibal Lictor, we hope GW didn't Dumbledore it.
Yeah, special. So
Last
some very
Okay, there's no
related
point in
special
Joel commenting.
awards.
The chat is insane. There we go. 13,000 people. I don't know what they normally get.
More. Well, what is normally for a preview?
I don't know.
I don't really think Space Marine players have something to look forward to.
Well, that's because we don't like Space Marines, probably. Like, it is the case that I fully believe that the Indominus box was a win. Indominus Leviathan box was a win for Tyranids, and that it was not as exciting for Space Marines. But I wonder how Space Marine. I've asked some Space Marines players, and they've told me they're like, well, you know, the Terminators are exciting, the Dreadnought's okay. I'm not, and I think they like the Apothecary. I don't know. What do you guys heard?
I only knew that there were rumors about jump infantry for Primaris.
Oh, but what did you think about Leviathan? Do you think there was anything really good in there for Space Marines?
Terminators, end of list.
Right. I think that's the one thing that everyone sold immediately when they were trying to sell off pieces of their Leviathan Terminators. Oh, I'm wearing my Warp Shadow shirt. Are you guys wearing your Warp Shadow shirt? I didn't mention
Yes,
that.
I am.
There was a...
I'm a professional. I'm wearing a button-up
Wow.
thingy.
Symbio. Getting fancy, buddy.
Because journalism.
Because journalism, I love it. Okay, so because they have 14,000 people watching, you know how many we have? 19! Yay, there are 19 people joining us. Welcome all 19 of you. I hope you have all commented in the chat.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
My YouTube panel is behind me. Hopefully it doesn't break. 49 views. It's pretty cool. There's a bunch of people joining us. I'm glad everyone is joining us.
Also, drop those likes.
Also, in our chat, if you want to dox yourself, let us know where you're tuning in from, because we can't see the Twitch chat over on Games Workshop. So, yeah, let us know. Oh, they're just talking fluff still. So, Swarby says, I do like Marines, but they don't need new stuff at this point. Yeah, considering the fact that like everyone else's index stack is this big, and the Space Marine one looks like a novel, it's ridiculous.
Also, their Legends section is going to be huge as well.
Yeah.
When it gets around to Legends. Like, what our Legends section right now is going to be Red Terror and Melanthrope and the Karen. That's all I can think of. And I'd say Shrikes, but I doubt they're going to throw that in there because of how long it is.
So Eddie's telling a really cute story that when he was a kid, he saw like a Screamer Killer in the cabinet and he wanted it, but he couldn't afford it, and now he's an adult, so he has one. Pretty cute. I like that. I can empathize with that. Screamer Killer's my boy. All right, Phyllis coming in from... Money. Okay, we got Eric Christensen coming in from Washington State at the butt crack of dawn. We got Fellis coming in from Krakow, Poland. Oh, Moose Heist is coming in from Amsterdam. Awesome, welcome. Will, where are you coming from? DC area. Tom.
Diana's Liverpool. So
Liverpool. Deshaunde, South Central Pennsylvania. About an hour north of Darth Bob. That's cute. Should have picked up my pewter Screamer Killer for the stream. I've got mine over there. I could go pick it up if you want. And then, oh yeah, so Moose Heist has got us like going on the predictions. So give us your predictions. Like, what is the number one thing you want to see from this preview? What is the number one thing you want to see? Me, it is a Tyranid Lord of War is what I want to see. Flynn, what do you want to see from this preview? Number one thing.
I want to see Shrikes. I want to see them. I have hope.
Thank you for being a one-note person. That's what I was expecting of you.
At least he's consistent.
Symbio, what do you want? What's your one thing you want?
Hormagaunts that do not fall over.
Yes, good man. And
That's
aren't
a one note.
attached
That's
to the
always what he
base
says.
by the point of their one hoof?
Yeah.
All right, that's a good prediction. All right, let us know in the chat. Okay, we're getting some coming in. Oh, Eric Odinson says Biotitan. Yeah, good call. Oh, Theo Doom is coming from Denmark. I've been to Denmark once. It was gorgeous. Oh, a Dens. I actually worked in a Danish pastry shop for a while. So I know all about Wienerbrot and Oleboost and stuff like that.
Okay,
Eric's coming from... Oh, go ahead, Flynn.
So we've got quite a few people just before our chat just goes too far. So we have Mooseice and Sorby, both Mooseice saying strikes. Sorby saying strikes are going to come in plastic in 15 minutes. Felis says strikes. Brett says Norn Emissary.
Yes.
Eric says Biotitan.
Yeah.
Will K says plastic Biovore / Pyrovore.
Yeah.
Mooseice, Lictors.
Yeah.
Deshande says Lord of War followed by the Norn Emissary. Sam Wilson is Four Chimneys. Mooseice, it says and new Biovores, but I hope they make them too different from the old model. Mooseice says, and terrain, I want everything really.
Yeah. And then did you get, there's one before, Tom Wilson. Oh, wait. Don't say that. I'm sure we're getting a new Red Terror today. That's pretty cool. I actually expect that they're going to hold the Red Terror to be one of those like character releases that they can like put out years down the road with the Tyranid Codex, which is sad, but like I think they've realized that they need those kind of like, you know how they always release a special character for the other races? I think we're not going to get any more special characters because we've already gotten the Parasite. Got anything else? Oh, well, Von Ryan's Leaper, not really, but I feel like we might get one more in this wave, and then I think they're going to hold, like, I think we're going to get Old One Eye, because I think it's going to be Screamer Killer Old One Eye kit, like it's been rumored, and then I think, I'm worried they're going to save, like, the Red Terror for, like, a later release, so they can be like, ha ha ha, here's a cool new Tyranid thing, because then that's something they can release in, like, a small box with a Codex refresh in, like, a year's time, a year and a half. That's sad, but I don't know.
Or it'd be like a battle box thing, where they do the whole... here's two armies fighting against each other. Here's the one
that kind of thing.
This army.
Yeah. I think that's going to happen later. So I think they're going to hold some characters for that. Oh, I think they're about to start. Hannibal Lictor coming from France. Bienvenue, mon ami. Okay, this is going to announce who won. Come on, Nits. Come on, no double door bullshit. Come on, Tyranids. Okay, come on, guys. What do we got?
Oh, come on.
We're going.
Oh.
Dramatic narrating.
Yeah. Come on. We've already seen this.
Yes, it is.
Oh, no. No, the Marines won. It seemed yet. God damn you, Space Marines are the worst. This is some Dumbledore bullshit. You guys suck. Listen, we pushed in that final week, and we got that bar to swing over. Let's see.
Ooh.
Oh! Going back and forth. Yeah? Tell me more. Oh!
Next one?
Oh! It sounds like a Tyranid victory.
We won.
Oh!
Come on.
Yeah! Next time!
Eat that, Space Marine morons! You suck! For the Sky Mother! No more Space Marines releases ever. Only Tyranids from here on out. Tyranids, new poster child of Games Workshop. Oh! Is that the Lictor? No, that looks like a Tyrant.
Yeah,
that could be the Norn.
Oh god, is that a new Tyrant or is that the new...
Maybe,
oh, it might be the Norn Emissary? It's got a double row events, I think. Wait, are they just showing us one model?
No, they said they'd do the whole release.
Tyranid victory! Screenshot it!
Yes.
Screenshot it!
What a
Tyranid
great
victory!
day to
Eat
be
that,
a
Space
Tyranid
Marine
player.
blowjobs! You suck! You're the worst. Ah! All right, I need a celebratory cookie.
Okay, I need to get that. That's going on Warp Shadow in a bit after the stream.
Do it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Smart.
I need to do it. I'll do it later because I'm not.
Will is dabbing like it's his job in the chat. Good work. All right, we did it. I told you we were going to do it. You know what this is? This is all of you going out there. Oh, they're saying 44,000 results. We're just talking about it. I want to, before I forget, I want to shout out to Terath, because Terath registered like 7 cards in the last week for Tyranids. Good work.
Please say you did it with 7 different emails so you could enter 7 times for the draw.
Obviously. We did it. We destroyed you, you jerks. Go away. Man, what is that silhouette? Is that a new Tyrant? Because I don't know, man. I'm worried. New Tyrant.
It feels like a Tyrant.
Tyrant's good. Well, I hope if it's a Tyrant, it's like a bigger Tyrant, and we get to keep our little Tyrant. Because the little Tyrant is a great kit. I was actually doing something sneaky with the old Tyrant kit yesterday, and it is amazing. Okay, Swarby says that looked like the skinny Tyrant art, the one with the super long Venom cannon. I highly agree. I highly agree. That's exactly what I thought about too. Do you guys know the one he's talking about? It's like a...
Yes. The very, very red artwork.
This one. No, not that one. Where is it? I like what they did with the video where they made us think the Imperials are going to win. Good. Make it me. Oh shit, we didn't win!
Reached out.
We didn't win! God damn it.
No, I didn't win.
Check your email. Make sure you didn't
Yeah,
win.
I just did.
Ooh, movies.
Ooh,
We're gonna see
Jesus!
this.
Genestealers!
Oh,
Yeah!
No, is that a Broodlord? Wait, is that a Genestealer or Broodlord?
That's a Genestealer.
Oh, weird. They're not doing the thing ones. They got huge claws.
Yeah.
Oh, they look... Oh.
So
Are they doing one at a time?
Getting Hormagaunt back and nothing else.
How do you know? This is what you're guessing?
I'm guessing they are only... Looking at the rules, it was quite an up and down since... oh, wait a second. We got some interesting tongue options here.
Ooh.
Do we? Oh, these look okay. I mean, the top claws are big for Genestealers, but will be really good for warriors.
Yeah.
Open hands.
Open hands. I'm actually really interested that these are not... They're not the Genestealers that we got in I've been banging that drum for so long, the Overkill box, but
Yeah.
interesting.
So we might have the acid tongue. That would be the one on the far right.
Okay, I see something there, yeah.
In the
Okay, but they need to show us that they have alternate heads and all of them are feeder
Yeah.
tendrils. And that there's an alternate build and it's all Yamagaro.
They've got armor plates, though, because it used to just be a bare back.
Yeah. I don't
Now
love
they've put the
that.
armor plates onto the... It's like they've brought the extended carapace onto them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't love the armor plates, but
Yeah.
we'll see. Oh yeah, the one on the right has like a different head, like behind the
Yeah.
head.
Damn. Those front claws are really spindly now.
They're nice. I don't know if they're perfect for this kit, but they're nice. I do like them.
Oh, they're talking about the kit.
Okay, call out some stuff. Come on. Where are the feeder tendril heads? Yeah, okay. How many? How many? Give me 12.
One.
Give me 10.
You fool.
No, there's only one with it. Damn it. Why? When will you learn, Games Workshop? We want all feeder tendrils. Oh, come on, guys.
What?
Wait. Shh. Yes! I believe
they're
there's
not.
enough of
There's
those in the
entire
kit to
set.
make an entire set. Yes, please. Give me all the feeder tendrils, please. For enough for everybody. Sorry, I'm getting pretty screamy. This is I get passionate about too.
So am I.
Sorry about that. What do you guys think of the acid maw head?
A more interesting take, better than the chin chode.
Yeah, better than the ball chins.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about the ball chins. Yeah, they got the.
Well, hello to A Cutler, because I haven't seen them before for a while. And it
Oh,
says,
thanks.
legit, it's bittersweet. It's pretty awesome that they made everything that's new or unavailable the best stuff. You know, the new sculpts and have everyone buy new crap. It's legit. It's bittersweet. It's great we're getting new stuff. I understand, but yeah, nearly everything is changing. But we've been dying to have new change, like updated sculpts to be more refined, but with the same elements.
Yeah, those claws look a bit cartoony to me.
They'd be great for foot claws, though. I think.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
change
Those are. Yes. If you want to swap out some warrior hooves with some nice claw feet, yes.
Yeah, they're
those
pretty
are
big.
Definitely
Those
fitting.
are some big claw feet.
I do like the pose of the Kraken one at the front, on the back left. It's the way it's
Oh, the
posing,
jumping
it's
one?
like it's a stalking. No, it's got a stalking pose. So the one with the feeder tendrils head.
Oh yes, yes. Yeah, that actually that in the initial photo they showed, I really like that one. It was like in the bottom left hand corner, and it was just like standing there.
Yeah.
I like that they're not all jumping off of rocks. So interesting that they're showing this to us now, because I had really thought that I knew they were going to do Genestealers, but I thought they were going to do them in like a kill team box, and that they would have all kinds of wild biomorphs because of that whole thing about having like different operatives within a group. But maybe their operative rules are just going to be like, this one's got feeder tendrils, this one's got acid maw.
But I can see them still doing that, but with an upgrade. Like they do with the other stuff, they do an upgrade sprue to it, so they can still do Terminators, Genestealers, but with an upgrade sprue for the Genestealers. Because I haven't heard them say anything about sliding talons.
You think they're going to do the Cadia thing where they release the Cadians and then 6 months later they're like, upgrade sprue?
Yeah. Oh, what's next?
Okay, next.
Go, you're
Hormagaunt!
Hormagaunt!
Oh my god! Please,
Jumpy stabby boys.
They split hooves. They split hooves.
Okay.
They're on the hoof itself. Some of them.
They look like. Oh, that head was not good.
Yeah.
Wait, what is that
Devourer,
called?
We're getting the Devourer back
new
for the
Devourer
gun. And the Strangler
Strangler!
and
Oh my god!
yeah, all the
What the heck is that?
Yes! Oh what? Yes! Oh shit! Yes!
Okay, that
Give
is a
them
little
to
bit
me!
weird.
Eddie, tap them to my veins! Oh my god. Oh.
Okay, that's two things back out. That's not Legends now. They're back in.
I'm
they come with ribbons as well.
concerned.
Okay, these guys are fine. These guys, like, they're nice, but they're not that exciting.
Oh, I like the one on the left, the stalking pose.
I don't like his head. The
The
closed
head
mouth
yeah.
doesn't
Are
work on
leaned
them.
forward very uncomfortably.
Oh, there's the one like kind of far to the right with the mouth wide open, jumping forward. I kind of like that one. Oh, you know what they've done? They've fixed Hydra's critique. Hydra's always like, if you're gonna have a Tyranid with an open mouth, make it like really open, like they're screaming. And I feel like they've got that on these on the far left.
Yeah, those three, yeah, definitely.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, hot tip. So they're not going to tell you this, but your Termagants that you get in Leviathan, if you haven't assembled them yet, don't glue their arms. Because you can push fit their arms, you can paint the whole fucking thing, and then when you buy a new Tyranid box and you have all those other weapons, you can just pop out those arms and paint other ones separately and pop them back in. I swear they're going to be the same. I don't think they're going to revise them.
I'm just going to leave my 10 that I haven't built. No, 20 I haven't built aside, so I can do
Interesting that they can get those. Yo! Where's Mustandagot at? Oh shit, he's not here, is he? Hold on. Interesting that the Hormagaunts also have Rippers. Does that mean Hormagaunts are going to be slow?
No. Rippers they've got their own data sheet. They're not connected at all. The Rippers are their own one.
Oh, okay. I thought they were like a drone type thing. Yo, look at this. Look at this. If you look close. Oh, interesting.
I'm not convinced.
There's some cool poses.
I am not convinced.
The straight up jump, like I'm getting away from.
I see 3 builds 4 builds that very probably might fall over.
Well, yeah.
But I think these are more the basing for them. They're going to be like the solid pluck bit. Ooh,
Oh, now we're coming to the flesh of the
Yes!
story.
Wait, where is Spike Right? Oh, there are no spike.
yeah, that is a spike rifle next to the
Spine
rippers.
fist. No, Spine Fist. There's no Spine Fist.
Oh,
Okay, I
What's
don't like how they painted the Strangleweb,
yeah,
but I love that there is a
Me too.
Strangleweb. Oh, he's got a
there's
backpack.
Not
yeah.
very much contrast. Oh yes, he has the little backpack.
They get heavy weapons. That's so cool.
Wait, no. They just
Wait,
mentioned spine.
Oh,
Fist.
they said Spine Fist.
Hmm.
Those Devours don't look updated enough. I'm kind of disappointed.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
they look more like the warrior ones.
Aren't they the
Well,
same?
those were the same for a long time.
But see that guy with the gun on his shoulder? Look at this. Look at this. My my Standagaunt with his cannon shoulder mount. Legal. Eat it. Amazing. I did that like 3 years ago.
It
He
is
was gonna
amazing
stop copying my shit.
how he
What?
manages to not stand on 3 legs.
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
Especially standing vertically. Oh, but this Termagant. Oh, he is.
Okay.
Yeah, I think these are the exact same Termagants, and I think you can just. Although the one with the Strangleweb, I don't know.
No, that's a different one. That's a specific model because of the backpack.
Yeah.
I'll wait until I see the
Oh.
sprues for them so you can see.
Look at your Termagant sprues. There's one that has 3 Termagants on it, and there's one that has 2, I think.
Yeah.
So they'll probably leave the 3 and like take out the 2 and put in a different sprue. I want to see what the Spine Fists look like. Why aren't they showing them?
Yeah.
Okay, so I like the Termagant with the barb cannon or whatever.
Yeah.
I think the Devourers could have been much updated. They just look the same. And then I love the spike rifle. I think it looks good. Although I do want that like weird round bar on the back. I think it looks pretty good. But I don't know, man. The Strangleweb has potential, but I think it hasn't been realized. I think I'm gonna put some like mandibles on the end of the Strangleweb because
Yeah.
it just looks.
Oh, this is a better view.
It of course in most of the times it is the paint job, but it
Yeah.
looks. I think it is a bit too muted in colors. It is
Yeah.
too
Yeah, you're
bright,
right.
and you cannot see the whole contrast of the weapon. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think something to give it a more alive look would be
Yeah.
nice. Like
Oh, I
I like that
mandibles.
they gave him a backpack. That's very Oh man. Why
It's
am I
like the old one.
complaining?
Will K does say
Strangleweb,
something.
spike rifles, they're back. Where are mine? Oh, they're over there somewhere. I don't know.
Will
Go
K
ahead.
says just waiting for Ryan. So we're waiting for Ryan's minis. We're waiting for him to get his hands on these because we know his color scheme would be amazing with these.
Yeah, Ryan will figure out the gun. He'll make it look good. But I don't know. I'm looking at that Strangleweb barrel, and it looks like it's like. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's all in one plane. It looks like the barrel kind of angles up. It's odd.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's so cool they got the barb gun too. Tarath commented on that. I love that you can. Well, actually, it's kind of weird because it's like you have a whole squad of guys. I like shooty Tyranids. You have a whole squad of guys with the barb, the bio cannon, and now you can also put it on your gaunts. I like being able to have special weapons on my gaunts. That's cool.
To be honest, I thought they weren't going to do anything to the Termagants that much. I wasn't expecting because they've got because of the spike rifle and
Yeah.
the other ones. I thought it was like a sprue, but an upgrade sprue to it. But obviously, the Strangleweb that's changed that completely because that has that back piece itself and the arm. That's completely different.
Oh, weird point. I think the armor plates on the spike rifle are going the wrong.
No, they match
Coming back.
the head bit.
No,
Where it's
but
laid backwards.
Next model.
Tyranid gun barrels, the plates start at the back and they overlap down towards the front. But whatever.
Oh yeah.
I'm just being finicky.
All big.
Slightly bigger. Oh, I see.
Oh, here we go. Lictor.
Oh, okay.
That's the Death
Oh no,
Leaper.
that's Death Leaper.
Oh, it's Lictor.
Ah, that is. Oh yes. Oh my God.
Oh shit. Oh, well, we've seen this boy.
So someone
Okay,
give
we
me
know
some
he's a
smelling
sexy boy.
salts. I might faint. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that. Whoa, no, Neurolictor! It's the Neurolictor. I told you it was coming. Shit, that's cool. Oh shit, that's cool. Oh, Marco! Marco, speak to me. Marco, it's your boys. Marco, show up in the chat. I gotta hear from you, bud.
He already said Webbers earlier. So I am sorry, I am not keeping on top of the chat. But this time it's too cool.
Watch
It
for Marco.
is-
Oh, you know,
It is very, very much like the
Lanky boy.
sketch out of Inquis Exterminatus. I like that very much.
I'm gonna
see-
correct you on that. It's close. It's that sketch is amazing. This is pretty good though. He's a
Marco
bit-
goes, arg.
Okay,
There's
I
one
like
thing
the
wanna point
head.
out.
I like the weird like carapace thing behind the head. I love the head.
Okay, there's one thing I want to point out that it's an homage to the second edition Lictor. Can you spot it?
Yes, Flynn. Yes, you're a genius. If you look at its back, it's got the blade, the weird back blade thing that the second
Yeah.
edition Lictor had. Flynn, you're a genius. Whoa.
Oh, that thing. that. Wow. That is
Well
pretty
caught,
low
Flynn.
key. I was.
It is low key.
Oh, different poses.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Is it a multi-kit? Like
I
Yeah.
think it is.
Like I said before
Whoa.
on a similar stream, you will have to buy at least 12 lictors, and I won't regret it.
And you have double out arms and double like pulled up mantis arms. That is nice.
That's like, okay, so that is the 4th edition limited edition Tyranid army starter set Tyranid, because they had the collapsed
Yeah.
talon arms,
Mhm.
but they didn't.
Also, will you
The head
look
cracks.
at those rending claws? I don't know. I don't
Very
I don't know
nice.
if they're the same. They look way better on the behemoth one, but oh man, that behemoth! I'm glad they showed the behemoth scheme because
It
it,
is
looks
the
good
paint
in
job.
the
That
Leviathan
is
scheme. But
100% the paint job.
But it's also 3 fingers and a thumb.
Yeah,
they've
I love it.
changing
I
them-
love it.
they've-
He says they're quite big models.
Yeah, CEO to Doom has said something very good. Goodbye,
What's that?
money.
Yeah, yes, of course.
Yeah, it's
I'm
gone. It's gone.
Okay, there goes my bank account.
So,
I've
okay,
financially never
listen.
recover from that.
So, like, Games Workshop can do whatever the hell it wants with all the other Tyranids we see today. This is perfect. This is what we've been looking for so long. This is the Lictor we deserve. And they got it, and they made it happen. It's got a different head. It's got those, like, weird, like, spike things on its head. So not just, like, a warrior head slapped on there or, like, a venom thrope head slapped on there.
It's got 2 different heads.
Oh. Does it?
You got the
Yeah,
behemoth. It's got a
You're
different
right. The one on the
Leviathan.
right. Well, no, it has the blades, but you can't really see them because they're white. But do you think they're different heads?
It looks different to me.
You might be right. That would be amazing. I would love that. And what do you think it is? Do you think it's like different Barts to build one Lictor in a different pose?
Ooh.
Interesting.
Oh,
Interesting.
as previewed in that friggin' story that they read, it said Neurolictor and it said Heradual. But we already have a Heradual. Okay,
I
so
think
this.
I
what do we think of
heard
this?
Bargaze screaming in joy over the ocean.
Okay, so how do we think these kits are built? Because I see the head tail of the Death Leaper on this one, but everything else looks weird and different. I think this is a different box.
That is a different kit itself. It's because those claws.
Oh, shit.
They're like the what's the thing?
Oh, sorry, they're talking.
Parasite.
They're talking about mind slaves right now. Hold on. They said there's something about the mark of the Neurolictor, which confuses people and makes them.
No, that was not the silhouette from earlier.
It
No,
looks
it
like
wasn't.
it though.
It's not. It's not. It's not. So this I do not like. I mean, I'm glad we have it. It's got a cool head. The rest of it is kind of like the rending claws are nice. I don't love the. Oh, you know why I don't love the talons? They've got an extra section for no good reason, right?
That's just like they're like the parasite ones.
He's got the double, the head, tail, and the other tail. Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, let's see. Let's see.
This is better images for it.
Why are they showing us that fine cast warp beast?
I was wondering that
They're
right
just like
now.
teasing the Dark Eldar players. Okay,
yeah,
I don't like it's. I get that they're trying to make it like okay, I like how the head tail like attaches and stuff. That looks cool.
It is very twisty, whirly, but
Yeah.
those long arms are taking away from that
Yeah.
for some odd reason.
Change
So is
the
it
Lictor arms, I
levitating?
think.
I guess it's levitating.
No, its foot is on.
Tactical
the-
Oh, it's on a rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Its
some.
dainty little feet are weird.
Yeah.
We are witnessing the birth of Tyranid ballet right now.
Tyranid what?
Oh,
Oh, ballet.
guys, got us.
Oh, Nikki's here. Welcome, Nikki. I'm actually wondering if Nikki might have drawn some of these Tyranids. We will find out in the coming days. She has not told me anything yet. So this is a different kit. Okay, how Tyranid army can work. Yumagaro Genestealers. Apparently that entry's back.
Yeah. It said you can make the.
Oh, you can make a whole Vanguard force.
Yeah.
Ooh. Good War Games Workshop.
Does that mean a new Broodlord?
Wait. You know what we need for a Vanguard force? We need a big monstrous creature that's sneaky. What could that be? I wonder.
Karen is meant to be that.
Yeah.
Oh, Nikki didn't have. Most of that work was before they joined.
Oh, wow. That's a long time ago.
Yep.
I mean, Nikki's not telling us anything, but Nikki worked at Games Workshop like 2-3 years ago, and this was all done before. These Tyranids, this is further proof for that rumor. Well, not proof. This is possible nod to the rumor that Games Workshop has had a bunch of Tyranids done for a long time and just been waiting for the right time to release them. Swarby makes a good point. 3 plastic Lictor kits.
Yeah.
That's
we
cool.
were calling out for just 1, and now we've got 3.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Delivering in droves. Oh, man. So, oh man, I gotta convert that Neurolictor. It's weird.
These ones were like early 2019. That's what Nikki does.
Oh wow. Whoa. Oh, Eric Wire's here. Hey, Eric. Wow. Oh, Swarby. I think Swarby's responding to the conversion of the Neurolictor just on the standard Lictor to be audience. Yeah, I just take that Neurolictor head, put it on the standard Lictor because it looks so good. Fire Support. What is it? Lord of War. Whoa, what the? Oh, is that a Biovore?
That's a Biovore.
Whoa! Oh.
Interesting.
Oh, yes!
Oh.
Very StarCraft-esque.
Oh, yes, Daddy. Yes, Sky Mother Mama. It's got like a tail. It's got like
it's a scorpion tail around it.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Hi, Jordan.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Well, hang on a minute.
Okay.
Is,
Knife walkers. I know I'm not about biowalkers, but goddamn, look at that cannon. I want to put that on everything. I need 1,000.
Yeah.
Joe, I think you might need to change your gun idea now.
I
don't need
Maybe.
Wow.
I mean, I'm in the process now. I will just build the thing. It will be knight-sized, so I do not worry that much about this Biovore. but again, stolen from our gracious host himself. A very detailed cannon inside.
Oh, you mean the inside. Interesting. Yeah, I love that Vermis is here. Vermis says right away, butt gun! That is a butt gun. Oh my god, this is so cool.
So I think the
This
Scorpion
is so
Tail one is the
cool.
Pyrovore.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right. The Scorpion Tail one is definitely the just like,
What?
guys, like how many cool things could you do with that like weird carapace on it? Like put that on a guard, like take the like Biovore head with that weird carapace and put it on a Tyrant guard. Oh,
Do you know what I've just realized?
oh man. He's saying it looks like a tank. It definitely looks like a tank. You know what? The only notes I will give to this one, what the hell is going on with those spore mines?
Yeah.
Like, what? No, the spore mines, no. But the Biovore, yes. Yes.
They look like they've got like some of them look like they've got like the night mask, night helmets where they
got little visors. You know what they are?
Yeah.
Where's Blitz? These are they're what's his name? Master Chief. They're Master Chief spore mines. They got like the thing, they got like the gold visor.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, the only note for the Biovore, one note. Biovore's here, gun points this way. Gun needs to point like this. It's an artillery piece. Nobody artilleries like this. Yeah, you just gotta change the angle, but otherwise, immaculate.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man, I'm so happy.
Like very much that the gun is a very distinct different gun symbiote.
Yes.
Vermis
yes.
has said something good. Vermis has said, you know what I'm thinking of? Dominatrix cannon.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. We are now.
Why does it have
range.
like Eldritch runes on its tail?
No, I think that's just like energy blast.
Yeah.
Not energy blast, but it's like
Oh, glow?
oh yeah.
Heat crackling.
Yeah.
On the
Like,
surface of the carapace.
It's a dual kit as well. Definitely a dual kit.
Guys, I need someone to get me the Tiger what's his name? Like Tiger King? I need someone to get me that Tiger King gif. I'm never gonna financially recover from this. I'm never gonna financially recover from this. Oh my god.
Nikki says, think this was a Mr. Blanche concept done a bit later.
No, Nikki, no! Oh. Okay, so for so long I have said that John Blanche is overrated. I need to eat my I'm gonna eat my hat because like this John. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'll never financially recover from this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Full plastic range. Full plastic range. The only thing is the spread terror.
I didn't think it could be this good. Honestly, I didn't think they were gonna nail the Lictors like this. I didn't think they were gonna nail the Biovore Pyrovore. I thought it was just gonna be like an Eldar Guardian, just like slightly update what we had before.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They're all, but the bit is that they DNA come from the Orcs, but they're completely gone. Yeah, bye that.
No, I'm glad they did. That was a good call.
Yeah.
I'm interested what it looks like from the back with that scorpion tail. God.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks a bit flat.
I'm hoping it has like the tail piece that's connected all the way into it.
This is so cool. I can't get enough of these. Also, it looks like the back carapace on this thing is different from the back carapace on the Biovore. I'm curious as to whether this is a dual kit. If it is a dual kit, you get all kinds of beautiful extra biocannons. This biocannon, I don't know if it's the angle. I don't love it as much as the other one. I feel like the Biovore one is immaculate. This biocannon... Norn Emissary, you cowards! Strikes? Oh, last.
Oh.
Sorry, Flynn.
That's...
Okay.
Oh, there he is.
Is it a Tyrant or is it a Norn Emissary?
It's the Emissary.
Oh, what is the weird tentacles at the back? Oh, rending claws. Nice rending claws. Interesting. Oh, that looks like an alien queen. Oh,
Strange Godzilla vibes on that one.
I don't know. Show me how giant.
Ah, it's all in one.
This is what
Oh.
people are saying is like the Apex Swarmlord, I think, or something like
Yeah,
that.
you're right. You're
Yeah,
right. We're gonna do
yeah,
a thing later where we go back through the rumors and we
Yeah.
say what was identified as what. I think you're right. I think this is identified as an Apex Sword, Lamar.
The brain looks a
Um,
little bit overdone.
Notice I'm not screaming at the top of my lungs with this one.
5 fingers and a thumb for the claws, but it's just got an extra joint on the hand.
No, doesn't it
which
have
is a bit-
6?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fingers. You know
I
what?
like
You
the
know what?
scything talons.
Yes,
I
Symbio,
think
thank you. I was about to say
those
yes,
are the best
Symbio.
thing about this model.
Also the base.
Yeah,
Look
the
at that
base is nice.
sexy Tyranid gribbliness.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's the vents for me just seem a bit too long. Like their head's just going to get caught while turning around.
you're right. Yeah, he won't be able to turn his head.
And it's got like that sort of like hammerhead shark sort of like pulls out of the side bits. I don't
I mean,
know.
again,
how I feel about that.
Flynn. Hammerhead side bits, they did a different head. It's not just another tyrant
Yeah.
head. That's cool.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I don't know.
Hmm.
The neck's got some weird ribbing to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, some extra armoring.
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay, what's the
Oh,
back?
the back though.
Okay, this is like who feels
Okay.
Alien Queen? Who feels Alien Queen when they look
Yeah.
at it? What is up in the
Extra
back?
Neurotyrant piggyback riding. Okay.
I
always,
like it.
always have a spare Neurotyrant with you. You never know when you need
Yeah.
it.
What? Tell me about that symbiote. Those tentacles need to be longer.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. It's you know what? Look at the legs. There's not much going on with the legs. Like
Nope.
I feel like it's like they made the whole top of the thing like so opulent and funky and cool, and then they just like slap some tyrant legs on there. But look at the vents. Like they're weird.
I think they went overboard with the vents, but I also think they did it because of the 3rd edition artwork, where you have this creature in the background
Yeah.
that also has these giant vents.
Yeah. Oh, wait. There is detail on the top vent. There's interior detail.
Yeah.
To start. Those legs. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take those legs off and... Dual kit! Oh! Norn Assimilator!
That looks fine.
Well,
It looks
those
better than
claws!
the
Look at his red
Those
claws!
claws.
looks
They're
better
so
than
cool.
the
Nick, there's something you're not going to like. Count the
What?
limbs.
No, what? Come on. What?
Count the limbs.
Ow. Oh, weird. Why does it have...
Did you mean the what the fuck is that?
Why? Guys, we need to throw another pair of little tiny things on it.
We looked at that and was like, oh yeah, we need those little tiny baby growing.
Also,
oh my god.
look at the
Well,
flesh hooks. They just took
I think
warrior
you can-
flesh hooks and just...
You can
What?
leave them out very easily, I think.
Yeah, those claws have been no-noed. But the claw, isn't that from the Rimmer engine, which we thought was the front?
Wait. No, that was a different thing. It came out already.
No. That was the this heresy.
Yeah, the chaos thing.
Demon
Chaos thing.
assassin boy.
I just don't like the flesh hooks on the chest. I've never really liked that on models. It's just like I'm just seeing that snapping too easily.
Okay, so this one I like more, which is weird. Oh, Kraken scheme. Also, look at the Screamer Killer in the background. Kind of phoned that one in. No, the paint on it.
Jordan Hill says that's the Alpha Lictor.
Could be.
Could be, yeah. Like, what they just said,
Wait,
not the same
they're not
height
on
as
this.
something like a knight. Give us a knight!
But Nick, those claws are optional because look in the Kraken. It doesn't have those carapace claws.
Oh, you're right. That's weird.
But
thank God. Throw them in the bin. Also, it needs a bigger flesh hooks.
No, I'm scratching that away on the second one.
This really has a.
Wait. Interesting.
Is that Eldar Knight? Is whatever it is. I can't.
It's a warrior. Yeah, it's a Wraith Knight, a Wraith Lord.
No, but is that just a statue of one, or is that the one they converted to be that?
I would say they converted one to be a statue. Oh, this really has a feel like it was designed around the time the Maleceptor Wars.
From the legs?
Yeah, and the back tentacles and the chest.
I don't know. I feel like the back chimneys feel new, so maybe they updated it with some stuff. But like the legs are uninspiring to me, but those weird hands with like, I think they said they have harpoons in them. I love those every day of the week. Like, it's so gribbly and weird and awesome and interesting. Where are the kaiju? Oh, wait. Hold on. Where's a real kaiju? Where's a real knight? Okay, that was decent. Oh. Okay, so I guess we're not getting Genestealers in a kill team box? Oh, Joe, I didn't realize you had your video up, buddy. I just saw that now.
I'm just thinking, because there's 10 minutes left of this, are they going to do a sneaky thing at the end?
Well, you don't know how long they're meant to go, right?
Well, they're talking like they're done with Tyranids, and I would be surprised if there is...
Wait. So these are all coming out alongside the Codex?
Okay.
Oh! No Space Marines! Good night, Space Marine weirdos. No Space Marines, I'm so happy. Oh. Wow. Okay, no Space Marines. That's amazing. Oh. Tom Wilson makes a good point. Could they not have made it night-sized with the Norn Assimilator Emissary? Yeah. I honestly want a Tyranid Knight to look different than just a normal Tyranid with really long legs. Like a bipedal. I want a quadrupedal, but I know that's like weird and they might not do that well. They tried that with the Toxicrene and it didn't really work out. Oh, man. I love that the space, like Swarby says, Space Marine reinforcements got eaten on the way. I love that. I love that. Sucks to be a Space Marine. Ah!
Cool.
Okay, show it to me again. Rapid fire. Okay, I got some notes that we'll go over after this. Oh man, those lictors. Oh man, I actually forgot all the good shit we got.
Oh, it's huge though, compared to the rest of them now.
It is big. Yeah. I love that Biovore and Pyrovore are just lumped together. Yeah. But they are great models. Oh god, why Master Chief Spore Mines? I don't know about the Emissary. I don't know. There's good stuff in the Teododum is a good game wallet. I love it. All right. Okay. Is this updated now?
I'm just going to be back in 1 minute.
Yeah, you go for it, man. Oh, here we go. Big shiny Tyranid victory. Oh, whatever. Okay, there we go. Joe, you still here?
Yes, I am. As you can see from my video transmission.
Oh, wait. I gotta get that in here. I didn't want to do it because I was getting distracted. Discord audio. Let's get Discord video. Sorry, I got distracted and I didn't see that we had your video here, so I'm gonna get it now.
Never mind. I did not.
No, you wore a shirt. We gotta get you on.
Of course, because journalism.
Fuck. Wait, what? Discord video's already in use? Yes, that's what I'll call it. Okay, and we want to get Joe. Where's Joe? Here's Joe. All right. Because journalism. So, Symbio Joe is not only our agent of chaos, he's also our foreign correspondent from the hive mind.
Yes, I'm the claws on the streets.
You always put work into your crawl, so I got to make sure your crawl is still visible.
Of course. Jordan.
Okay, wait.
The fact that I won't wear pants is self-explaining.
Oh, god damn it. Hold on. I tried to move your window and I broke it because I'm an idiot. Let's do that. Let's put you over here so I can actually see what you're doing. There we go. And then we're going to get rid of this because now it's trash.
Also, before I forget it, quick shout out to Nikki. It is very fun to hobby along with you on your streams.
Yeah, if you're not up on if you haven't joined one of Nikki Glier's live streams on Instagram, you should definitely do that. Because she very sweetly sends like notes to people and stuff. It's good. It's good. All right, there, I finally got you back. And I'm going to try not to break it again. Okay, Symbio, in your best reporter style, tell us what we just saw for the hive mind. What does this mean for the hive mind? The Feast of Oghram, as we predicted, Tyranids ate the Space Marines. Tell me more.
Well, it is a lot to take in. But if Tyranid players and their army are known for something, it is that they take in a lot. One might say a whole planet.
I love it.
But I think we can surely say that we can look forward to an army box that will contain everything new, most likely.
Apparently 1,000 lictors. Apparently there will be 1,000 lictors in that army box.
It will
which is
be
cool.
a
That
rain
makes up
of
for last time.
Yeah. Our lictors will block out the sun so they can lurk much efficiently in the shadow of their lictor brethren and do lictor things.
Oh man, that was okay. So I honestly came into this expecting it just to be wall-to-wall Space Marines, and that they might be like, "Oh, we'll show you one Tyranid at the end," because as many people made the joke about Dumbledore in Harry Potter, where he's like, "Blah blah blah Slytherin wins the House Cup, but I must make some final pointers. Harry Potter for being sweet, and Hermione for being kind, and Ron for being a doofus." 1,000 points. So people thought the Games Workshop was going to do that for Space Marines. Honestly, good on Games Workshop for either sticking to what the score was if the Tyranids actually won, or just like resisting the urge to either put both in it or put the Space Marines in it. So that's pretty cool. Also, check your emails because apparently Games Workshop reached out to the people who won. So I have to check out the like 15 emails that I entered. Check your spam folders. But yeah, I'm amazed that we got wall-to-wall Tyranids and 0 Space Marines. That was fantastic.
Not even one equal attention Space Marine. I know, baffled.
I thought at the end. I thought we'd definitely get that at the end. Also, people, make sure you read the little crawl that Symbio Joe's got in his video. It's getting a little crunchy here, but wait, is this the old one or is this a new one?
Is this the old one, please?
Okay. Stupid question. I feel like I want to read it, but I also want to talk. Wait, Flynn, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just sorting out.
Okay, Flynn, are you open to say like what you thought of all this?
By the way, I'm here too.
Hey, dude, how you feeling?
Well, I've got a really bad back, so I only can sit for maybe 20 minutes or something. after that, I have to lie down again. But thanks, yeah.
You got a bad
And
back because they're grafting that neurosymbiote in there, right? You got that neurosymbiote graft that all the Tyranids get these days.
Thing is, I'm also on strong drugs, which make me pretty hazy, and I think I saw some weird monster visions recently. Have you seen them as well, or were they just imaginary?
Yeah, actually, I think we're all on those weird drugs right now. I think it might be the mark of the Neurolictor. That's what they're calling it in the Imperium these days. So, Marco, why don't you give us a rundown of what we saw, how you feel about what we saw?
Actually, I got the first honor, yeah. Well,
Symbio actually went before you, but sure.
You
Yeah,
are
okay.
our #1 Lictor expert.
well,
But apparently you jumped ship, and the yacht club members are in shock, according to Symbio's crawl. Go for it.
For sure. Well, we got a few surprises and a lot of pleasant stuff, I think.
Yeah.
Personally, I wasn't disappointed with anything, which is surprising.
Yeah.
Damn, we got stranglewebs. We got fucking stranglewebs. Who would have thought?
I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it.
Yeah. The Lictors were totally cool and full of surprises with the Neurolictor. Wow.
Yeah.
The Hormagaunts were much nicer, pretty much as I would have liked them, more raptor-like and stuff.
Yeah.
The Biovores both were what surprised me most, actually, because I was never a fan of a Biovore model before, and I totally wasn't excited for them this time either. But the Scuttly spider thing works for me. Really cool.
Yeah.
Like the head style.
Me too.
Like the creepiness. The gun looks amazing. Awesome stuff. The Genestealers didn't blow me over. I'm not a fan of the bigger claws, but I guess that's a taste thing. I have to get a closer look. I would have preferred them to be more elegant, more leapy, more in motion, and have more different poses, I guess. But I have to take a closer look.
Okay.
I'm a bit sad that the Norn Emissary stole the Lictor's job. I mean, the Lictor did a perfectly fine job for a long time till they killed his rules, and now he hasn't performed for a couple of decades, and now he's out of his job to kill the enemy generals and stuff.
People have been saying though that the new Lictor rules are pretty good. That the Lictors are threatening again, apparently.
Yeah, but the thing is, the job the Norn Emissary is now set to be created for is exactly what the Lictor used to do.
Yeah.
He has to go for the general, and he's a bit more sentient, maybe. Well,
also, like, he has to go for the general. Like, we've talked about this when we talked about the Karen, the Dimacron, rest in peace, Karen. Dim Karen, as we call her. We're like, it doesn't really make sense that you're sending like the biggest thing in your swarm to like sneakily go and like kill the foreign general, especially with those in the story about the Norn Emissary. They're like, oh, it like wriggled through a tube or something, or like a tunnel. I'm like, with those giant back veins, what? Fold them down or something?
I mean, he looks like a kaiju. That's the most interesting thing I can say about him. Design-wise, he's very well done. I'm not sure I had preferred the concept because, the whole concept is a bit phoned in. I mean, the Bio Assassin and bigger, okay. The weapons are Norn Emissary weapons with talons and claws are not very inspired. And I really would have preferred him to be night-sized, like a proper, really big beast.
I am the one thing. Okay, listen, I can't say that I'm disappointed by this preview because this was far more than I expected. But the one thing that I had hoped, like I think I said at the beginning, a Tyranid Lord of War, that I don't know why they're pulling their punches on giving Tyranid a giant kaiju that can fight with knights. Like, surely that makes a ton of sense. They haven't done it yet. Why haven't they done it yet? What's the holdup? What's the problem?
You heard them talking all the time, saying, "Yeah, we know it's a bit smaller than a knight, not quite yet, but it hits nearly as hard. Haha, be happy." Which sounded really weird, like they excused themselves for it. Really weird stuff. I don't get it either.
One thing that's been rumored that we haven't seen it hide or hair of, it could be like BS, but there was a rumor of that Tyranid tripod with a really big gun. It's supposed to be like dwarfing a monolith, so maybe that's something that's coming further down the line that they're just like holding for like a subsequent. Like, keep in mind that my hope is that this is not going to be the only Tyranid wave, that this is just going to be the initial Tyranid wave, and that there will be further waves. For things like Flynn's Shrikes, because the Shrikes have to come. We have a Winged Prime, we don't have any Shrikes. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yes, of course.
Especially now that we see that they commented in this Games Workshop that they are taking to heart the old dream. Remember back in the day when Games Workshop, I think it was 3rd edition, they're like, oh, you can have a whole army of flying Tyranids, or you can have a whole army of snake Tyranids.
Yeah.
It seems like they're finally coming around to deliver on those promises with the having the full Lictor Vanguard army.
Yeah.
So I'm really hoping for a full Flappy Boy army, and that we would get some Shrikes for that.
Absolutely. I totally love the profile carapace of the Norn Emissary. This is really cool. The big.
Oh, you mean the one that looks exactly like an alien queen, Marco? Shocker that you love that.
Well. Not quite, but you know, yes, of course. You got.
It's your brand.
Yeah, the shape. I wouldn't talk about the head too much, but rather the carapace shape, because it's not as streamlined as we're used to. It's very massive. I thought of a kaiju. My first thing was, oh, he looks really like a big stompy monster. I think we have to congratulate Games Workshop on listening to us for once.
Yes,
of course.
Yeah, whether they actually listened to us or not, they gave us what we wanted.
Yeah,
they might not be aware we exist, but they gave us what we wanted.
Did you hear how much they said? How often they said that the Biovore is digging into the ground with the claws? Haha.
Did they say that?
Yes, several times actually.
Ooh, that's smart.
Yes. And
oh man, I got a model one like that.
And the head options don't all look like Termagants. I mean, the Neurolictor, the Biovore heads, lots of interesting stuff.
Yeah, there's no Termagant heads in this other than the Gaunts, which is
absolutely
amazing.
Yes, finally. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, like
I think the Neuro. How was the variant called with Norn Emissary and the Norn Eliminator?
Assimilator.
Of course, he's assimilating the tank. Whatever. The head was its head was too boring for me. This was like
its head was a tyrant head, yeah. But like, so it's weird. I like the assimilator more than the emissary, which doesn't make sense to me.
What do you prefer?
The emissary.
What elements do you prefer on the assimilator? What do you like?
Weird, like the weird harpoon hands.
Agreed.
They're so cool.
Agreed.
Weird and different. I like that it doesn't have the random extra. You can take off the random extra sighting talons. Just something about the head that's on the Norn Emissary. I feel like it's cool, but not for that model.
Okay.
I want to make like a Doom of Malantide, big snaky boy that showcases that head, because that head on its own I think could be really cool. But when you put the like back vents in with it, I think it's just there's too much there.
Yes.
And then when you just like slap it on random walking tyrant legs, like it looks like it should be a floaty boy psychic Tyranid, but it's just got these random chonky tyrant legs.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like I would take the top of the Norn the Norn. I'm like Valrak. The Norn Emissary. Emissary. I want to take the top off the Norn Emissary and put it on a different bottom, because I feel like the tail and the legs don't inspire me. They look like kind of like standard. Symbio, did you say, or Flynn, was it you who said that it looks like this was designed at the same time as the Toxicrene?
That was me.
That was Joe.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And when I heard that, so listen, I've done my Flynn foil hat theories before, looking at different elements of different designs on the new Tyranids we've seen in Leviathan. I think there's hallmarks of certain eras of Tyranid design in there. And what I honestly am wondering with my next Flynn foil hat theory is that they designed the bottom of the Norn Emissary, and then they updated the top. The bottom part to me looks very safe and very like former waves of Tyranids.
Absolutely.
I don't know how much Nikki can say, but Nikki may have dropped some bombs about this stuff being designed in 2019.
Yep.
I honestly believe that the rows of fused vents, I think that's a newer design element. I may have heard somewhere that may have been from John Blanche. And I think that they took like an older design for the Norn Emissary and updated the top. Like, for example, the Screamer Killer, I think that's an old design.
Yeah.
Like with the double row of vents that aren't fused, Look at all the other creatures. The new creatures have fused vents. Why doesn't the Screamer Killer have fused vents? It's weird.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But it's more on like longer vents they have to fuse ones on. So if you look at the Barb Gaunts, they've got longer vents, but the Screamer Killer has very short vents, so they don't fuse them on the short ones.
They're also in a different style, though. Like if you look at the two vents, they're done in a different style.
Speaking of
so
Barb
sorry,
Gaunts,
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go on. Why do we get Barb Gaunts in the Leviathan box and the Gaunt with the Barbed Strangler and the Gaunt box? Totally weird.
This is a good question. I'm not complaining because I love the idea of Termagants having heavy weapons.
Yeah, of course.
Well,
but that's a very good question. Symbio?
Since 3rd edition, the Gaunts were in a very strange spot because you are swapping out the entire weapon. You had the Spine Gaunts, you had the Flesh.
You mean the whole
Gaunts,
squad?
Yeah, and devour ones, and from edition to edition, the variant of Gaunts you would choose would just be tied to that weapon.
Yes, you're right.
It was just broken down to Marthheimer, which one is the most efficient setup. I think we left with the Devourer as the most efficient one. And,
wasn't it Spine Fists? I thought Spine Fists was the most cost-effective one because they were so cheap.
For the longest time, yes. I think they were 5 points, but with continuous points drops and so on and so forth.
Ah, yes.
Regardless, I think the option of adding the Strangleweb, the Barb Gun, and the rifle and the Spike Rifle in as special weapons makes more sense, so the Gaunts do not steal a roll away from another unit.
Yeah.
And the Barb Gun is a strange choice because you have this whole unit in the background who does that, but maybe it does not profit from the special ability, which is for the Barb Gaunts that they slow down the enemy.
Right.
And
Good point.
maybe that one does not. So we have to wait for the codex, which makes more sense, but it is GW, and there will be, of course, the better, more cost-efficient unit and everything else that will be forgotten.
I don't think so. I'm thinking they've basically, with the index cards, which I think is what they're going to carry over now, is you pay the points for your unit, and that is the points you pay full stop, even if you swap weapons or anything. That's what it is. So
but you end up with the most efficient one.
Yeah, it'd be more what's the best rule set, what's the thing. It's not going to be what's the best points. It's just going to be which one does the most damage, or what's the unit type going to be used for.
Well, I have to say what
Symbio was saying.
Oh, sorry.
What interests me most in this case is rather we get a precious plastic slot for something, for a new creature, and of course I want the creature to be horrific, interesting, new, inspired, and not just a different shade from another creature. For example, what I would have given for Mind Slaves. Give me proper Mind Slaves. This is horror. Of course, it would, in a way, make too big of a difference in the Tyranid range. What I don't like is bring up the same creature twice with a little difference. I mean, as much as I like the von Ryan Sleepers, they're very close to Hormagaunt, they're very close to Warriors, they're very close to Lictors. There are so many other horror concepts that could be explored, which they did with some creatures. I mean, the Neurotrope is super cool. So
Neurotrope? Neurolictor? What do you mean?
Neurolictor, of course. I just lament the redundancy of the same creature done twice with a little bit of difference.
Well, the only thing that I'll say about that is that I think it's really cool that for a Vanguard Swarm, you have like basically a Tyranid warrior equivalent that's like a little Lictor. I really like that.
Yes.
Even if it is a little bit repetitive.
And I love them, of course, I do. But I still think the concepts behind Tyranid creatures could be a bit more inspired. This is my main criticism of the Norn Emissary as well. Because of course we want to have a big monster, of course, but the Norn Assimilator goes out to kill a specific tank. This is why we need a special creature for it.
Is that what it said? Did they say that it goes out to kill a specific tank? I missed that.
Tank or a monster. The Norn Simulator is the Norn Emissary is the assassin for a special character. Norn Simulator is gets sent in to get a specific tank or a specific monster or something.
Oh, that's weird.
Which is like,
okay. We have a whole swarm for that. We have Carnifexes for that. Like,
yeah, specifically stone crushers.
Yeah,
I mean the idea to have the simulator, the emissary, and then a bit more semi-conscious is pretty new, and I guess are pretty divisive. I think many people won't like it.
Oh, did they say that? Sorry, I didn't get to hear everything they were saying. I was yakking with these guys.
He gets the ability for its own decision making. He's a bit loose from the hive mind.
Okay.
Which is pretty new. I guess it was implied that the Lictor was a bit like this in the past, but it was never said outright. And this is a new idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Flynn, tell us what you think of what we've seen today, what you think it heralds for Tyranids, what you're happy about, what you wish there was more of. Okay, first of all, you don't have to say you wish there was more strikes, because we all know you wish there was more strikes.
that goes without being said. So
yes, taken as written. Whatever.
The Lictors for me were one of the best ones, because I just love the fact they did that tiny little bit on the hips for the back blade, the callback to the second edition.
I'm so glad you caught that. I'm supposed to be like a second edition fanboy OG, and you caught that and I did not, and I'm so impressed, man. Like, well done.
It's the number of times I've seen people going, "Oh, I've got this whole job set. I can't identify the pieces," and it's just like, that's the
because one of them is that piece.
It's always that piece. That piece is always unidentified by people, and it's just like
it's like a random bit someone's got.
Yeah,
gotcha. Okay.
Absolutely awesome.
The fact I just love the fact we've got now plastic Lictor. So that was the one we were always saying was definitely coming.
Multiple builds. We've got multiple poses on the Lictor. I don't know how they're doing that, but I love it.
The Biovore and the Pyrovore. We always said that was going to be a dual kit, and that feels like that's been sitting there for a while. But the fact that we've got it now, we have a fully plastic range, and that's the biggest takeout from this. Sort of converting will be so much easier because you're not going to have to get resin to cut through or old metal to cut through. It is just here's all plastic. Go. It's much easier for it. It's just the Biovore just looks, and the Pyrovore just looks so great. Like,
oh man, I can't even. Did I not scream? I think that's when I screamed the loudest.
Yeah, it's the weapons.
I screamed a lot of the stream.
Yeah, it was just. It's like I can see that the base of it, the Biovore, being used for so many different things.
Yes, guards, Tyrant Guard. It's right there. Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Even like. It's going to be the base of like people want to do spider Tyranids. You're going to use that as the base for it.
Yeah. Oh, my boy, Johnny. I can't remember his name. I was doing a commission for him and I had to call it off. He wanted spider Tyranids. He's got spider Tyranids now.
Oh wait, hang on.
Continue. Sorry.
Fo Oghram. If I pronounce that right, it says right upper corner in the Pyrovore picture. Is there a new Carnifex? No, I've actually got
probably not.
Did you find it?
Yes.
Let's see.
Yes, it is. That is new.
No.
That looks new.
No, it's full Ogram. Breaking news?
No, it's no. It's the way the lighting's on it.
Yeah.
It looks new, and they've put the spikes on the top of the carapace.
That is a good call. That looks nice. What they've done there. The head.
That's the lighting on it. It's the head. Not the same. It's a normal head. It's just the lighting. It
I got so excited.
Yeah.
I got so excited.
On the same note, if we see maybe pictures out of the new Tyranid Codex, there most probably will be no new Tyranid warriors because all I see are the old ones.
Yeah. Well,
not in this wave, at least.
Because look what they did with the index cards. They've got the old pictures for the old Death Leaper, the old Genestealers, the old Lictor. They're not gonna.
You're right. They're not gonna scoop themselves.
Because they did that with the Orcs had the Beast Snagger box set with the limited edition codex in. and they
Nice.
had the commandos in there, but they had the image for them. They had the old commandos, and then within about 2-3 months, you had Kill Team come out with the new Orc commandos. So when the Orc Codex came out fully after the limited edition box one, they had the image of the new commandos in there.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah,
might
we've talked
have
about this a couple
similar.
times.
Yeah.
You're right.
Fair
yeah.
enough.
Guys, it hurts me how good the Biovore and Pyrovore are. Like, I am pained.
Yes.
Oh my god. Like, those scything talons. Like, you just take every piece of this thing and put it on something else if you want. I want 1,000.
Biggest surprise of me for the whole show, because I never liked the Biovore before. Not really.
Agreed.
There is one thing
Only
I'm
notes.
disappointed.
Why is it Master Chief on the Spore Mines? Oh, hey, if anyone wants to mess around with anyone who hates these Spore Mines and wants to mess around with more Neurogaunts, the armor plate on top of that Spore Mine looks like the thing on the back of a Neurogaunt. Kind of. It's close. The Neuroparasite.
By the way, things on the back. They stole my Barb Strangler tank from my kill team, which sits on the back of the Gaunt. I don't think it used to be like that before.
What?
Or did it? The old
You had a
second
Barb
edition,
Strangler? No, it did.
the strangle,
did.
the strangle web. Did it sit on the
Yeah,
back? or didn't
100%.
it?
Yeah, it's on the back.
100%. Yeah, I've got one over here. It 100% sat on the back.
Oh, okay, I'll eat crown now.
You're talking about the little backpack that the cool, cute little
Yes.
Strangleweb guys got?
Yes.
Yeah. 100% the old Strangleweb Gaunt had a backpack. That's why I was like really taken that they put that on there.
There's one-
würde ich gern. Ja, danke.
There's one thing I was doing during the whole stream. I was looking at the model and I was trying to scan the background to see if there was any sort of like little sneaky bits
Smart.
they had left in, but
Smart.
there's nothing I could see. And also, I just want them to bring some Tyranid terrain in, because if you're looking at the bases, they've done little bits there. So hopefully,
Yes.
there will just be
Yeah.
like a terrain structure that they will sell. And
Especially on the Emissary. Like the I don't love the things I don't love about the Emissary, but oh, actually, I was about to say the Emissary's base has got some really cool Tyranid terrain on it. Anyone recognize that terrain? In the
It's-
similar vein to how you know how we were asking questions about how the Psychophage looks like the what is it? The
Haruspex?
chaos thing? No, the chaos thing.
Venom Crawler.
Yeah.
Thank you, the Venom Crawler. In similar to how it looks like there's some like bits of Venom Crawler design that have been carried over into the Psychophage. Can anyone identify the design on the assimilators / things base? It looks like another base of another big chunky boy that we have been waiting a long time for. Also from Chaos, that recently got a new model.
Okay.
Anyone in the chat?
'Cause
Throw it
what
in the
I'm
chat
thinking-
if you know what I'm
what
talking about. Big, chunky, demonic boy, Chaos, recently got a new model. Been in the range for
Angron, yeah.
years.
Angron.
Black.
Belacor?
Belacor.
Hmm.
Belacor has a very similar shaped thing on his base.
Yes.
But I was
Right,
thinking
got it.
more like the spike bits. One looks like it's like the nest bit from the Battle from a Crag. That's the one that's furthest back. The middle one looks like it's like a Morlock or one of the Trigon mandibles, and it looks like it's been connected into the Haruspex like jaw piece.
You're
Is what
talking
it
about the
reminds me
base?
of. The base bit, yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
Shit, I lost it. Hold on. There's one view where you see it from the side. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Belacor also has a very kaiju-esque feel to him.
Am I the only one who thinks these bases are similar?
Just gonna have to wait for the show up the street.
The
Yeah.
kind of in the
Kind of.
perspective, the Belacor one is more of a impact side.
Yeah. Good point. All right,
Also,
I don't know. I just
we don't get a Dead Space Marine. Now I'm sad.
No. Well, that's
it's some
the other
random
half.
piece of Imperial junk that's been infested.
That's what the half of the Leviathan box is for. Just Dead Space Marines.
Right.
Of course.
All the dead Space Marines.
By the way,
Okay, should I... Yeah?
totally random observation, but I'm not sure why they are so into back tentacles these days, which come out of the carrot base.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the Norn Emissary's back tentacles have such weird, wonderful, squid-like sucking suckers. They will make awesome tentacle tips for all other creatures.
Yeah,
Really like
they
them.
remind me of what we got on the Neurolids, the little guys who came with the neuro tyrant, and the neuro
Psychic
tyrant
Scroll.
itself has these suckers. Yeah, so I guess this is a new Tyranid design element that we need to incorporate. They're weird like barbs, but like balls with barbs on them.
I will never be recording them as neurolids. They will be psychic spore mines.
Psychic spore mines, that's a good name for them.
They just look like psychic spore mines.
I like it.
Yeah, we did not get any psycho spore mines.
No, so
No.
okay, so
We've got
can
master
I
spore
do
mines.
my thing? Go through these.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just run through them one by one, just so that we cover them all. Genestealers, pleasantly surprised. They said that you can have all of them with the Umagaro heads. I don't know why they didn't show that, but I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm glad that's a thing. Marco's right that the Rending Claws are a bit gangly, but I don't know. I kind of like them. I think they're kind of neat, and I think that they're going to be perfect for upscaling to other creatures. Putting them on Tyranid warriors. You could possibly put them on a Broodlord, something like that. I think they're going to be great for that. They also might be really good to make like legs on like Tyranids that you want to have non. I got like 7 minutes. I got 7 minutes. 7. I need to be done in 7 minutes. Sorry, that was Nora reminding me. Okay. Yeah, you could use them for feet very well. I think like kind of like avian looking feet. The Genestealers are pretty good. I do like the ones that are not jumping more than the ones that are jumping, but I think they're okay. What else? Oh, there we got the sexy Umagaro head, and then we got. It looks like we've just got Acid Maw. We don't have any other weird heads, so I'd be interested to see if we get more.
They said it's the implant. They said it's the implant attack of the Genestealers. Yeah.
Yeah. But they've done,
weird.
They've got one thing I do like. They've actually got a closed mouth from the Genestealers.
I like that. That's good. However, jumping to the Hormagaunts. See what I did there? Jumping to the Hormagaunts. Hormagaunt closed mouth, I do not like. I think it's the worst head in the kit. It's weird. I don't know, maybe it's the way it's painted. Again, Leviathan scheme doesn't always do things justice.
I
Interesting
think so.
the way they're painting the claws to have the kind of like venting heating up along them. That's cool.
Yes.
I commented before, like Simon said, they've got proper open screaming mouths. Oh, but I don't love that mouth either. The thing I'm sold least on the Hormagaunts is their heads for some reason. Also, I'm not sold on the jump straight up pose. I don't think that makes a lot of sense. But, Marco, what are you going to say?
I think it's the paint job. I think they will look much better with a different paint job. Yep.
I hope so. So like, yeah, when the Hormagaunts came, I feel like they're like the Eldar Guardian treatment. That they took our existing Hormagaunts, they brought them into a newer design with more details. They don't blow me away, but they're fine. They're good. They're serviceable. Termagants, I was expecting that we were gonna get Devourers and Spine Fists. Really weird they didn't show the Spine Fists. Is there like a problem with the Spine Fists? So they're like, no one's gonna do this anyway. Don't even paint them. So they did say that they had Spine Fists still. I'm disappointed that the Devourer is the exact same Devourer. Like it's slightly different, but I've converted a lot of them. Like they've extended the armor tube here a bit, but it could have been smaller. The barrel could have been more like fine. I'm disappointed they didn't do more with that, but I don't care because I'm blown away. They did strangle webs and they did spike rifles. I thought they were dead and gone. I love it. I love that they've got heavy weapons and special weapons in the squad now with the biocannons. And mark my words, if you're assembling your Leviathan Termagants, don't glue on their arms. Push fit their arms. I highly believe that these will just push fit right into them. I don't think they're going to give us a new kit. Because of the way those sprues are arrayed, I think they're just going to pull out the one sprue that has 2 gaunts on it and put in a special weapon sprue. And with it, 1 extra gaunt with the backpack, and then you're going to be able to use your Leviathan gaunts. So yeah, you paint them all up with their flesh bores, and then you can just pull off their flesh. In fact, you know what? I'm going to paint a boy right here. I don't know if I should try and do that. I can try and pull off his thing later. Whatever. Okay, those are gaunts. Next, we did Genestealers, we did gaunts. Lictors, I don't know. I can't decide whether the Biovore or the Pyrovore. Biovore, Pyrovore, or the Lictors are the best part of this preview for me. I just think we've been waiting for cool lictors for so long, and this lictor is almost perfect. Like what we've got
Yes.
here. Symbio was
Yes.
observing that it's very close to the Inquis Exterminatus, or was it? I don't know. I think it was Symbio, the Inquis Exterminatus art. Marco and I have worshipped that art for a long time. Marco, how do you feel? I feel like
Yes.
it's not quite there, but it's damn close.
It's 90%.
Yeah, and like the head, I'm just so happy with the head. I'm
Yes.
glad that it has like normal rending claws with many fingers because we're running out of those in the line. I'm glad that it
Absolutely.
has both the open mantis claws and the folded mantis claws. I prefer the stalking pose, but I'm glad that we can do both apparently with this kit. Oh man, that head, so cool.
Now, do you think it's going to be 2 in one box or just 1 in a box?
I think it's gonna be one with different pieces.
That's what
You
I'm
can build it
hoping.
different ways, which would be
'Cause I've
cool
already
because then
got-
you get extra bits.
I've already got plans. Some of my Leviathan conversions are now going to be on hold until some of these
Wouldn't
models come out.
Wouldn't it be cool if it's multi-part and you can pose it? I don't think that's going to be the case, but that would be really cool. The back carapace looks cool. I'm glad they didn't give it a weird like back tentacle because I'm not loving the way they're
Yes.
rolling out the back tentacle.
Yeah.
Although saying
Yep.
that, I don't like the Neurolictor. I think it's weird. I think there's some cool pieces in it. Like the spindly legs could be useful for something else. The head is cool. They sold me on their head tentacle here because I feel like they've incorporated it into the actual head rather than having it randomly shoot at the back on Death Leaper.
Yes,
But-
I think it's more of the pose than anything.
Yeah, maybe. Symbio's right. This is the beginning of Tyranid Ballet. Or is that someone in the chat?
Sure.
I can't remember. I think it's cool that we have a Neurolictor. That's damn cool. That's the best part for me. And then, of course, I think we've talked about Death Leaper before. I don't know. Death Leaper has grown on me. Initially, I was like, what? And now I'm like, yeah, okay. I feel it. I love that we're getting a Vanguard Swarm with a pile of different lictors to use. And Genestealers and stuff. Okay, on to what is definitely my favorite part of this whole preview. The Biovore Pyrovore. I did not expect this. I thought they were just going to get the Guardian treatment like the Hormagaunts did, where they just kind of like glow up the existing ones with their derpy like orc DNA on their fists with their weird penis cannons. I'm very glad this is not a penis cannon. I've said it many times, but the cannon on, like, I am someone who's obsessed with gun beasts. The cannon on this Biovore is immaculate. It is, I love it so much. I think it's so cool. I think it's different. It's weird. I love that it's open. I love that there's detail in it. And there's so many things you're going to be able to do with the Biovore. Flynn mentioned this, but like, just like the bits there, bits for years. The talons, the carapace, the weird head. You can make him dig into the ground, as Marco was saying. Throw away the Master Chief Spore Mines. They're weird. But yeah, the Biovore is cool. The Pyrovore is also really cool with its super scorpion tail. Its gun I don't love as much, but that might be the angle. I don't have a side angle of it though. I just think they're so cool. They sold me on
agreed.
Knife Walkers. Someone mentioned Zerg vibes. There is some Zerg vibes here. They remind me of like lurkers from Zerg that dig down into the ground. Oh man, I want 15 of them. They're so cool. And then on to what they thought was going to be the banner boy of this whole preview, the Norn Emissary / Simulator. We've talked about this a lot. Not a number of other people mentioned it. Is that your dog? What's that noise?
It's Janine blowing her nose. I'm sorry, it's really loud.
Oh, sorry.
It's like a trumpet.
It's no, I just it was shocking. We lost Symbio. Or did Symbio just turn off his video?
I just turned my video off. It is.
Okay.
It does not add to anything right now on the screen.
But the roll,
Okay.
the roll, that was amazing.
Oh well, we got the crawl was up there for a long time. I hope you read Symbio's crawl. If you're watching this in the recording, go back and read the little crawl thing on Symbio's video because it was awesome. I feel like we've already talked about the emissary a lot. I feel like the upper part is very heavily designed, maybe over designed. Although it's really cool to have these like huge vents. I think they're beautiful. They are very creepily reminiscent of the Alien Queen. I've mentioned that many times. I guess the head is also kind of reminiscent of the Alien Queen. I feel like there's a lot of parts here that I want to use for other things. I love the scything talons. I think they're so weird and creepy and wonderful. One thing to note, we didn't get that weird giant axe blade on the head that was in the art. Thank God for that, because that was rough.
Yeah.
And I just think that I look at the Norn Emissary as a bits box of bits that I'm going to use on other models. I think that if I build a Norn Emissary, I'm going to, like I already said this, I'm going to take his legs off and take his tail off and give him like bigger legs, better legs. Make him more like a Lictor, because he's supposed to be like the leader of, isn't he supposed to be like an assassin leader of like a Vanguard swarm? I want him to be more lithe. He's a very chunky boy. So that's what I'm going to do. But I think there's a lot of cool stuff here. I love the base. The base is super cool. Head is interesting. It's not just a standard Tyrant head. Back tentacles are interesting. Back symbiote is interesting. I think it's just they try to plow too much into him. But interesting that they show a picture here of the Norn Emissary equipped with the harpoon launchers that the assimilator has. Oh no, wait, maybe they screwed up and they put a picture of the assimilator up with the emissary, because these pictures here are all of the emissary. And then they've got the, oh yeah, it is. They screwed up. So look at the base with this harpoon launcher. Look at the base here. It doesn't have green stuff on it. They took this picture and plugged it in there because this base has green creepy stuff on it. Also, I think this base is just better painted on the assimilator.
Far better.
So yeah, of these two, I like the stuff on the assimilator more. I take Marco's point that it's just got a Hive Tyrant head with double horns. I don't understand the weird tiny little scything talons. Those will be used for something else because, as Flynn noted, you don't have to put them on this model. The Kraken one doesn't have them. I'm disappointed in the flesh hooks. I honestly think they just took the CAD file for the warrior flesh hooks and scaled them up.
Yeah.
Super lame.
But I am in love with those harpoon launcher arms. They're so weird. They remind me of the kind of stuff that Roberto Cirillo was drawing back in the day when he was doing his Tyranid concept art. Oh man.
And one definite thing is we're gonna have a lot more friends at the beach.
Yeah, Hot Bug Summer, kids. You want your Hot Bug Summer sticker? I'm handing them out. I posted it on my profile. Go check my Instagram profile to celebrate the Hot Bug Summer that's coming. I made these cool stickers with Lepcatty on Instagram, and I'm handing them out. All you have to do is be one of my Patreon supporters. There are no tiers on my Patreon. You can literally give me $1 and then cancel after a month, and I will send this to you. And I will tell you, it cost me $5 to send each one of these to people. So this is a lost leader. If people sign up, give me $1 and then bugger off, you're getting a deal and I'm getting hosed. So I'm hoping people stick around. There is no tiers on my Patreon because it's just for like people to kind of support the videos I make, support streams like this one. If you like my stuff, you can like give whatever you want on there, and you'll get one of these cool stickers in the mail. Thanks, Flynn. So yeah, there's plenty of more biomass for us to work on our Tyranid beach bods for this Hot Bug Summer. Sounds like this is coming in the fall, whenever that is. I'm expecting it in October, this wave, but we'll have to see what happens. But this has been way better than I expected. Like,
Of course.
I'm sad there's not a Lord of War. I'm sad they kind of like phoned it in and gave us like a slightly larger Hive Tyrant. This is don't get me wrong. Take this Hive Tyrant, make your Swarm Lords out of it if you want a proper size Swarm Lord. But this is a cool, bigger Hive Tyrant model. I'm happy with it, but I want a real kaiju. I hope they're just teasing us and there's a kaiju coming in a subsequent Tyranid wave, because we need a kaiju. But this has been amazing. I'm so glad so many people joined in the chat. I'm sorry we weren't as on top of the comments as we normally are. There's a lot of really good comments there. We're probably going to do another stream where we talk about this. Oh! Eric Christensen coming in with a super chat. Thanks, buddy. Listen, Eric and Symbio Joe are like, they are bankrolling my enterprise. I have not missed it. And both Eric and Symbio Joe can look forward to something very special that no one else is going to get. It's already in the offing. Now that Eric has sent me this $20, that's a reminder that I will go and make it happen this week so that I can send it out to both of you. And then you guys can brag to all your Tyranid friends that you got something cool that nobody else gets. So I appreciate it, buddy. I really appreciate it. But I got to run. Nora's going to flame me because we got to go hang out with her mom. Marco, I'm so glad you could join. I'm so sorry you're under the weather. Symbio, I'm so glad you could join. Flynn, I'm so glad you could make the time. Thank you all for joining me for this. It's so cool to be able to celebrate so many cool Tyranids. As much as we might be like, meh this, meh that, this should be better, blah, blah, blah. This is amazing. Like, Tyranid victory, Tyranids won, Space Marines can eat dirt. Games Workshop actually didn't show Space Marine. I can't believe it.
It's a hot bug summer.
Yeah.
It's a hot bug summer, and I can't wait to see what you are all going to do with these brand new shiny Tyranids. All of you here, my co-hosts, all of you in the chat, all of you out there in Tyranid land, I am ecstatic. I hope you had a great time. If you're watching the recording of this, Thank you for watching it. Can you please leave a message in the comments? Just let us know what you thought of the releases. Tell us what your favorite bug is and what you were expecting to see that you didn't see that you're hoping to see in another wave. And we're going to talk about this soon. So yeah, we'll do what? Go ahead.
Also, the Warp Shadow post is now up, so comment on there as well what your favorite post is. Don't forget to like the stream as well. Don't forget to like it.
Bye bye.
Yes. Bye, Marco. Thank you. Please like the stream. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed for more cool stuff like this. Yeah, head over to the Warp Shadow account on Instagram. It's just at Warp Shadow. That's our Tyranid community site. Let us know there what you liked, what you thought. Flynn, thank you for posting that. And we will be talking about this more. And Work in Progress Wednesday stream, we're going to have Will, Tactical D-Bag, and Kajan on. Sorry, Tactical D-Bag, Darth Bob, and Kajan on. We're going to talk about these models, so we'll be talking about that on Wednesday. And then in 2 weeks on Friday, I'm going to be at a cottage. Hopefully I can stream. We're going to get Simon's opinion on this because Hydra wasn't able to join us for this stream. So we're going to hear from him, and then we'll hear, I guess, more from Marco. We'll talk some more. I'll try and, Flynn, we'll talk about making a, maybe we'll have a little more structure for that one. You and I can chat it out, figure out what we want to do. But yeah, I'm so glad everyone joined. Thank you so much. And I got to go, but we'll talk to you soon. Bye, Symbio Joe. Want to say bye to everybody?
What a great day for all of us Tyranid players. What a big win. Goodbye.
Agreed. And Flynnhammer, you want to say bye to everybody? Any final words?
Consume everything. Bye.
Yes. All right, and I will remember to play the outro. Thank you all so much. We'll talk to you soon. Happy Hot Bug Summer.